Hey, what's up, guys? So this video is going to be about the 10x rule by Grant Cardone, and basically how you can be successful with the 10x rule. So chapter one is, what is the 10x rule? The 10x rule is basically you setting your goals 10 times what they already are, right? And you're taking massive action towards those goals. Chapter two, why the 10x rule is vital. The 10x rule is vital is because a lot of people they set their goals below the line that they're supposed to. You need to set your goals really high so that way you can reach them, right? And you take massive action towards those goals, which is very, very important, because if you don't take massive action, then your goals are just laying in the wind and they're not doing anything. Chapter three, what is success? Let's read what is success real quick. He says, I know I've already used the term success several times, but let me clarify what it actually is. It probably means something different to you than it does to me. So success is going to mean something different for you than it is for me. So, but success is your duty, right? Success is your duty. I have this on the back. Oh no, it's on my other hat. Sorry, it's on the back of my other hat. But success is your duty. Success is the duty for you to do the things that you know are necessary for you to succeed. That's why success is your duty. So let's go back to the table of contents. Success is your duty. Quit lying to yourself. Let's read that chapter. Let's see. Success is important, regardless of your culture, race, religion, economic background, or social groups. Most people would agree that success is vital to the well-being of the individual, the family unit, and the group, and certainly due to the future vital to all of these things. So your success is going to be different than my success, but you have to become successful. You have to become obsessed. You have to become something that you were not before, which is successful. So you have to be successful. You have to be the one that goes out there and does the things necessary, for you to become successful and for you to be profitable in this world. So that's why success becomes an obsession, and it is your duty to become successful. Chapter five, there's no shortage of success, and that's so true, right? There's no shortage of success. The media, whatever, they try to give you like a scarcity mindset, but that's not the mindset that you need to have. You need to have an abundance mindset, and you need to say affirmations that recur in that abundance mindset, because it's all the law of attraction. If you ever read The Secret, the law of attraction is very simple. Attraction like attracts like. So you have to understand and know that God is on your side, the universe is on your side, and there's no shortage of success. Chapter six, assume control of everything. Take responsibility for everything in your life, including the things that you are not responsible for. Let me say that again. Take responsibility for the things in your life, even the things that you're not responsible for. Because if you take the power away from you, then you are going to have a victim mentality, and that victim mentality is toxic. The victim mentality is a horrible mentality to have, right? Assume control of everything. Assume control of everything that happens in your life, all the decisions that you've made, right? And say, how could I have shown up better? How did I show up in this how did I show up in this situation? How could I handle this situation differently? What words could I have said that would have changed my mindset and how things happen? So assume control of everything. There's 4 degrees of action. The first degree, this is an exercise. Yeah, he doesn't give me the 4 degrees of action, but there are 4 degrees of action in this book. This is just kind of an overview. So average is a failing formula. Do not be average. Do not be average. Do not be average. Do not be average. Be you, but be great. You can become one of the greats. I talked about in my last video, but the difference between an amateur salesperson and a great salesperson, right? You're able to predict your future. Predict your future. Go out there and crush it. Small goals every day, like specific, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and time-bound goals, right? And then you have your 10x plan that creates massive action. That creates massive action that you're going to be, that person that's actually going to be successful in the world. Do not be average. 10x goals. So you have you can have 10x goals as well, just like I was talking about. You set your goals super high, and you reach that goal. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be mediocrity. You're gonna fall into obscurity. No one is gonna know your name, right? So you have to go out there, and it's little stuff like, I had 0 subscribers when I started this channel, and now I have like 40. So it's little things that you do in order for you to become successful. Same thing with Instagram. I had no followers, and now I have almost 1,000. So it's the little thing, and that those may not sound like great numbers, but they're great numbers to me because I know that I'm moving forward, right? So competition is for sissies. Look, the competition, you crush the competition, you dominate your market, right? Competition and keeping up with the Joneses, that's not what it needs to be. Chapter 11, breaking out of the middle class, the income of the middle class. You can break out of the middle class. He tells you in this book that you can break out of the middle class. It's very, very possible for you to break out of the middle class. And if you have an abundance mindset, because we get so caught up in this scarcity mindset. If you have an abundance mindset, you are going to be successful. You're going to be successful no matter what, right? So that's what cash flow is all about. You're going to be successful. You are going to get out of the middle class, and you are going to become successful. He talks about it in the book. Obsession is a disease. It's a gift. Look, I am obsessed with becoming successful. I've always been obsessed with becoming successful. Hell, I'm trying to get to the middle class myself. Like, it's one of those things where it's like I'm in like the low middle class, but and I'm very authentic about that. So, he has a book called "Be Obsessed or Be Average," and literally, if you are not obsessed about the thing that you are trying to do, you have to be unreasonable. I was telling this to a person today. You have to be unreasonable in your goals. You have to be unreasonable in the things that you put in front of you. You have to be unreasonable in the things that you go into your mind, right? You have to think outside of the box, right? You have to think outside of the box, and you have to work harder than the people that you are working against, right? If you are a salesperson, because Grant has a sales background. If you're a salesperson, right, and that person is making 50 phone calls, you need to make 100. If that person is making 75 calls, you need to make 130, 140, 150, however many, 200 calls, doesn't matter, right? You have to work harder than the competition. Go all in and overcommit. The problem with a lot of people is that they don't know how to commit. They don't know how to commit to one thing and be disciplined in that one thing, right? I've been making videos since 2020. And so I discipline myself to try to upload a video at least once a week, or maybe, and I'm probably going to even do once a day. But overcommit, commit to that goal, commit to that, commit to your spouse, whatever it is that you want to commit and say, I'm on this road. No one is going to change it. This is my path. Chapter 14, expand, never contract, right? Expand. What does that mean? That means expanding your business when people are contracting. When they have a scarcity mindset, you have an abundance mindset. That's the difference with that. Chapter 15, burn the place down, right? Go. Ace Hood has a song called Tear the Roof Off. Like, you are the person that is going to become successful. You are the person that is going to be, you are going to change the line in your family. You are going to be a multi-millionaire, a multi-billionaire, right? There is no shortage of money, right? The higher ups and the people upstairs, the people that control these big companies, they want you to believe that. They want you to be a worker for the rest of your life. You can become an entrepreneur. You can do all the things that you want to do. Like, the American dream is still the American dream, but you have to go out there and get it. Fear is the great indicator. If you're fearful about something, then that's a good indicator that you're ready for more, right? Kobe Bryant used to say it all the time. Rest in peace. Fear is a great indicator that he's ready for something more, right? Fear is false evidence appearing real, right? So you're the one that is going to become successful. You are the one that's going to change the line in your family. You're the one that is going to be the person that is doing things that nobody else had ever thought was possible. The myth of time management. So he's talking about, like, you have to have time management or rest days. If you're obsessed with something, then you need to do it. You need to go out there and be the change in the world that you want to see. Criticism is a sign of success. Criticism is a sign of success. Like, if you're getting criticized, and you have haters, that means you're becoming successful. That's the thing, right? You know, like you're gonna piss people off, and that's okay. That's all right for that to happen. Customer satisfaction is the wrong target. Um, that is the wrong target. Like, you know, I did say the customer is always right, but he gets more into it in the book. I don't want to say something that people interpret the wrong way. So we'll just go to the next chapter. Omnipresence. It's omnipresent excuses, successful or unsuccessful. Have a can-do attitude, right? You got to have a can-do attitude. Your attitude is the number one thing, especially in sales. It's the number one thing um, that is going to uh, tell you that you're successful or not, right? So the second one is believe that I will figure it out. You're going to figure it out. You're going to be the person that figures it out. So there's no reason why for you not to be successful. Focus on opportunity. Love challenges. Focus on opportunity. You have an opportunity. You probably have, more than likely, especially in this day and age, you have an opportunity in front of you that can change the world. So you love challenges. You love different things. So go out there and get it. Seek to solve problems. Persist until you're successful. This game is about persistence and consistency. Take risks. Be unreasonable. I mean, he's got all this stuff in this book, and he's just little snippets. But basically, commit first and figure it out later. Like commit to something and then just figure it out. Just do it. So you guys got this, right? 10x your life, 10x everything around you, 10x, 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 right? Be obsessed about what you want to be. Be obsessed about the things that you want to do, right? So that's all that I have, you know, and that's 10x by Grant Cardone, right? You know, I've been living this philosophy for a long time. I've known about Grant for the last 6 years, and it's changed my life, right? It's changed my mindset and how I can become successful. Am I where I want to be? No, but I'm going to become successful one day, right? And it's by doing these videos, it's by putting myself out there. It's about doing the things necessary for me to be the man that I need to be. So, all right, guys, all that I have. The next video I'm going to do is be obsessed or be average. And you guys got this. Take care. Done.